Hello, we're back. We did a whole lot of nothing. But our characters are doing a whole lot of somethings. Um, and I think we come in on Grandma Gucci, who's
Hello.
driving her car, driving baby.
Yep.
Where are you going? To the city?
Yeah, like I feel like I need to get past the city, which means like I have to go past the city. Like
Right.
I'm not going to the city, but I'm going towards the city. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think the city at a distance looks the same way it always has. Big cloud of smog. Big forbidding walls. And I think you see two figures emerging from like one of the main entrances, actually, which is odd. Most people have to get around the gate. But you see Rill and the Queen, and they're walking towards you. Rill, you see a
rolling down my window,
blank landscape, and like a blank white landscape with like a suggestion of a horizon in the distance. And you see Granny Gucci in her car, and it's like oddly out of place in the landscape.
It's a bunch of spikes coming out of the car now.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah, Grandma Gucci, you roll down your window.
Oh, Rill! Oh, is that the Queen? My goodness! Are you all right?
Yeah. We're just scouting out the area, finding all the exits. What are you doing here? Where did you come from?
I came from.
How did you get inside of here?
Inside of where?
This.
And the Queen looks at you and she says, "This beautiful place."
And like I look around the desolation that is normal life in the apocalypse.
Yeah, give me a sharp roll, please, Granny Gucci.
Okay.
Did Oler just like appear then on the end of a leash that was suddenly in my hand, or how did this work?
It's a metaphor.
Success.
It's a metaphor, Britt. Okay.
God. Partial.
Better partial. Mm-hmm.
I prefer it as not a metaphor. Sorry.
So Grandma Gucci, you have a choice to make. You see the world flicker around you.
Mm-hmm.
But you manage to stay grounded. But you have to. One of the following happens: you either take 2 psi harm, or you cough up an important memory, and you will lose it unto my keeping.
Wow.
You don't want rolled an 8. It didn't have to be like this.
Let's cough up some memories. That sounds interesting. This is way more interesting than just taking harm.
Yeah, so what memory do you lose?
Oh, I get to choose?
Is it the memory of being with Booty?
That was exactly what I was thinking. It's got to be the memory of being with Booty. And now neither one of us remember it.
So
sad.
I know.
The world flickers for a bit. You hear like a distant echo of terrible grinding.
Mm-hmm.
And you like shake your head and you're not sure what the fuck actually just happened, but Booty and the Queen are still standing in front of you. The city looks like Rill and the Queen are standing in front of you, and the city looks like the city, and they're being fucking weird as shit. But
you're being quite strange. Can I read them as? Can I read? Probably either of them, but being like, why the fuck are you guys so weird?
Yeah, let me know who you're reading.
I think I know Rill. I definitely know Rill better than the Queen, so it's gonna be Rill.
Okay. Ask Britt 3 questions.
Sweet. Where did the questions go? I just had them. Here we go. Read a person. What does your character wish I would do?
I wish you would invite me to get into your car and not the queen and drive us out of here.
And not the queen. That's the important part.
Right
okay.
away.
Me and only me.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna take those questions, the other 2 questions, I'm gonna put in my pocket for just a moment, and I'll be like, so, real, I'm leaving. I'm leaving the subdivision. I'm leaving the city. Do you want to go with me? The others, they didn't like that plan.
Yes. I should come with you. And the queen, you should stay here to keep track of things while I'm gone. And then we'll just come back later to be here with you.
You can't leave me.
Not leaving, just stopping away and then coming back to forth here from where we are. It's not going to be long.
No, it won't be, because it's not going to happen. You and I are. I thought we had something. We have something.
Super do. We super have something.
I know we have something.
Right there. Yeah. It's definitely there. It is not that we don't have it. It is that we have so much of it that we don't have to always be right next to each other, because there's so much of it that even if I get in this car and drive away but come back later, of course, then it won't have an effect, because we have so much of the thing that you say that we have that it's like there's so much we won't even be able to tell the difference. And I'm not here and you're here.
Yeah.
So Britt, how's your character really feeling?
My character is like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Because this lady is way too much. She is a little scary, and probably best if I just go away and never return, because this place is freaking me out. And also, I just really want to burn things down, and I kind of feel like having a relationship with her is going to get in the way of that, and I don't really want that to be the case. So I'm just like trying. I need to get away, but I don't want to upset her, because I don't know what she'll do if she gets upset.
Because she might be crazy.
She might freak out.
Yeah,
So...
and in fact, as like Rill is rambling about the thing that the queen thinks they have and how much of it there is of this thing, her eyes go from Rill's face and kind of look at you, Grandma Gucci, and she says, "What sort of hold does this vile woman have over you? I can save you, Rill, from her." And she like puts herself in between you and Grandma Gucci.
The fuck?
I never really thought of myself as a vile. Not really.
Yeah.
She's saying old lady competition. She's like, no. No.
I mean, I feel like I need to just like convince her to stay. So maybe like hot. I guess I can try and roll hot. I don't have any points on hot, so this could be bad. But
is that seduce and manipulate or some skill thing?
Like manipulate her into just fucking staying.
Okay.
May I help here?
Yeah, we'll see if it'll matter once Rill rolls.
Yeah. No,
it'll matter.
It'll matter. Yeah, let's help. 2d6 plus 1, I think. Let me double check. Yes, 1. Here we go. No, it doesn't.
So, Rill, what do you say?
Whoop.
What do you say?
I just say, I think that I'm gonna get in the car, go to look for some stuff.
That's a good idea.
To bring back and surprise you with. I won't tell you what it is, surprise, but I'll be back and you're gonna stay here, okay? Great. And I just go to get in the car.
and she grabs your arm and yanks you back. Very K-drama. And like puts herself in front of you and like reaches like toward her big tulle skirt, which harbors many things, amongst which is a pistol that she levels at you, Grandma Gucci. She says, "Drive away now. Forever. Leave us alone. I'm giving you one chance."
right,
Can I like
so
grab
nope.
a gun from her?
You can seize by force, but Grandma Gucci, what did you want to do?
So I've got these cool new moves as a driver, and when I use my vehicle as a weapon, I get to inflict additional harm. And when I go straight into danger without hedging my bets, I gain +1 armor. So basically what I want to do is I want to hit the queen with my car without hitting Rill with my car.
Okay. That sounds like a seize by force. The thing
Sure.
you're seizing is the queen's life.
Oh, I should have been able to add bonuses to that. I should actually have +2 to that.
So it's a 10, but what are you
Yes.
seizing?
I mean, I'm seizing I'm seizing Rill.
You are
Really. This is
seizing
like
Rill by
yeah,
force.
this is like one of those things like I come in and I like hit the queen with the car and like fling the door open so that Rill can get inside.
Yes.
It's quite nice. So on a 10, choose 3. You inflict terrible harm. You suffer little harm. You take definite and undeniable control of Rill. You impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy.
Okay, I think I'm going to take definite and undeniable control of Rill, for sure. I want to... you know what? I think I am going to inflict terrible harm and take little harm. I don't need to impress or dismay this person because they're probably dead.
Yes. Well, as dead as anyone ever is in this campaign, let's be real.
I mean, fair.
I can't wait to find her corpse.
Yes. Yes. So she's pointing this pistol at you. She takes a shot. Pistols are 1 harm, 2 harm?
2 harm.
2 harm.
Loud, close.
Yeah, so as you're like going to run her over, she takes a shot at your car. I think your armor eats it.
Yeah, I get a bonus armor from combat driver and also -1 from taking little harm. So
Yeah.
Nothing.
So, and I think like given the disparity between like armored vehicle and ball gown, and you opted to take little harm. I think it just like pings off of baby, and she makes this like horrible Sailor Moon villain dying screeching noise as you hit her with your car.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yes, yes. And the door swings open in front of you, Rill.
I just jump in.
Get in, let's go.
Oh my god.
And then
Yeah, you peel away. Rill, you see yourself driving into an endless, colorless expanse. But Grandma Gucci, you see the terrain as it is.
That's good. That's real good.
All right. Let's go back to Oler and Booty. Booty, do you follow Oler when they roll out with their cult?
Yeah, I think I'm like concerned. I'm concerned, so I follow along. I do kind of trust Oler. I want to trust Oler, and I am really tired of kind of being alone all the time. So I'm like trying to be inconspicuous but failing miserably while I like try and follow Oler and the group. So you like see me like half sneaking and I like freeze and pretend to be a tree.
And I think there's a moment of like middleman looking at you and cocking her head, and then when you freeze, she's like, completely taken in by that and
Yeah.
follows.
My cult is all T-Rexes. Can't see
Yeah.
if you don't move.
Pretty much. And they're
Which is
following.
funny because the T-Rex Kigurumi that. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
it's-
true story.
Mhm.
That's a deep cut. I'm about that. But yeah, the cult is following loosely. Some of them are just kind of like, some of them are still standing in the field and just get left behind. But there's like a core group that is aware, knows what the fuck is going on, and is following Oler.
So like if
Cool.
I tried to stop and talk to those, like the things that fall behind, they just don't speak to me at all.
They make whistling noises at you.
Cool. Can I read their brains? Is that a thing I can do? I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean,
If you
go ahead.
like walk with us the whole way to the city, there might be opportunities to get some intimate contact with one of them and read
Cool.
its brain.
Do
I
you
would
know that I'm
imagine.
following you?
I mean, I would have to know
I'm
if you're getting all intimate
sleuthy.
with my.
I'm a tree.
Booty, please.
Booty, can you act under fire? The fire being that you're not that slick, and Oler is like, I see you in your Kigurumi.
You don't know me? All right.
Maybe you're a solid snake, and all you need is a box.
Oh,
All you need is a box.
all I need is a box.
I think Oler, it's like you have more important things to
Yeah,
worry
I'm
about.
busy. I have to go re-end the world.
Yeah.
No, I'm a successful tree.
I don't think you're that sneaky, but I think Oler just doesn't really give a fuck enough to notice whether or not you're there. So in effect, you're very
I forget to be cool. God damn it.
blame RNGesus.
Fine.
So you're walking. I think. I mean, Grandma Gucci and Rill are going away from you at a faster pace, so you definitely don't encounter them. But I do think you do see the city like looming in the distance as you approach, and Oler, you can hear like the distant echo of the ripping.
Well, that sounds like something I would be into. I will counter rip once I get closer. But yeah, I think Oler is like drawn to the sound.
And like the cult behind you is drawn more to you than the sound, but they follow. Booty, you also hear this terrible noise getting louder as you approach the city.
Cool.
And you get to the gate and it's just wide open. Beyond is the city as it normally is. Normally without this constant blaring of the screens and sirens and no gunfire even. Just occasionally distant ripping noises.
Yeah, and like Oler is doing that thing of like walking around and like running their hand along things that they're passing and like looking kind of like they're walking around like they're in a dream and that like nothing can hurt them and it's just this like strange new place that they're exploring.
Yeah, so I need a sharp roll from both of you. Plus.
I'm so sharp. Don't hurt yourself on how sharp I am.
Okay. So, the world flickers, as it does, and your perception of the city changes to this endless, like, colorless, like a 3D model that hasn't been painted yet. And the space is suddenly populated with these people frozen in place. And as you look up at the sky, like what we were used to seeing, you see another strip of it be ripped away, and you hear the terrible noise. The cult doesn't seem to notice anything's changed.
Oler's
I,
gonna
like-
freak right out.
And I do like a barrel roll with my crow legs, and I'm like, Oller, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. It's okay. You're not alone.
Yeah, and Oler is like going a little bit hysterical and just being like, no, 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 and like feeling the ground and like feeling a building and like, why is it like this? And then like looks at you as if it's your fault, Booty. And just like, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I decided to follow you because I was worried about you. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. We're not okay, are we? We're totally fucked.
I don't know what's going on. And they
That's
like
not
start
good.
unpacking their instrument and like laying it out.
Are we sure that that's a good idea right now? Okay.
And Bullseye like steps forward to you, Booty, and like puts a hand on your shoulder
Hey.
and like makes some like whistling noises from his like gaping throat wound.
I think I can do something with that, right? If somebody has physical intimacy with someone, with me, even if it's one-sided intimacy, I can read them more deeply than normal. So I can roll plus weird. Can I try that?
Yeah. Bullseye's having a moment with you, even though you can't understand him.
Partial success. Okay. On a 10 plus, hold 3. On a 7 to 9, hold 1. Okay. While you're reading them, spend your hold to ask their player questions. Okay, for 1. Ooh. Ooh. For what does Bullseye crave forgiveness, and for whom?
From whom or for whom?
Of whom?
Of whom does he crave forgiveness, and for what?
Yes.
Bullseye craves forgiveness from the cult, the rest of the cult.
Whoa.
He led them to their current existence knowingly, and they themselves did not know that they would be entering this new life. Or unlife, or relife, D-life, I don't know.
Whoa.
State of being or not being.
Whoa. Whoa. So I guess I like look at Aller and I'm like, Aller, I mean, I don't really know if this is right. Something about Bullseye. I don't know if any of this is right. I think we're doing a bad.
What would you know about it?
Not much, to be honest. But what I do know at the moment is that Bullseye feels badly about leading these wonderful people to their current state, which means that it's not a good state. That doesn't seem like the freedom that and the good thing that you're trying to do. If I may be so bold.
What makes you say that? You always were happy breaking people before hurting them. Maybe he's sad because he's doing a good thing.
I thought I was helping people. I still want to help people. I want to help all the people. I just don't remember medicine anymore. What I do remember is brains, which is cool, but not quite the same as medicine. But the point that I was getting at was I really wanted to help people. I didn't like that I was hurting them. I wanted to help them.
Yeah, but you didn't help people, Booty.
I fixed an arm with bubble gum. I made so many crow's legs. Crow's legs are the best way to travel, in my humble opinion.
You turned people into weird monsters.
Aren't we all monsters?
I'm just saying. Why?
I'm just saying.
Why is it different from what I'm doing? Why is my way of doing things bad?
I don't know if it is bad. I just know that Bullseye doesn't feel good about what happened. And maybe we should think about that before we do it to other people.
I don't feel good about anything that's been happening lately. And it's all from here, in this city.
Is it? I mean, the city used to give us stuff. We used to be able to get stuff from the city. It was just
And
not...
now it's like this. And I like indicate the like dead blank, colorless everything.
That's fair. Well, okay, let's try the machine.
Maybe the city is all used up, just like all these people were, and like Oler indicates their cult. Maybe the city needs to die so that something new can happen.
Who gets to decide that, though? I mean...
And I've like finished setting up and like tuning, and I'm just like, I get to decide. And then I'm gonna crack open the world again.
Yes!
Yeah, do it.
All I want to do is just crack open the world over and over and over again until I get it right.
Haha. So on a 10 plus, please. What are the things?
Oh God, all these choices are so messed up. Okay, I'm going to make the noise that the alien brains made when they pushed the button that ended humanity.
Okay.
Which lets me use my audience for augury.
Okay.
And so now I'm going to roll augury, which I believe is just rolling with weird. Great, I get an 11. So on a hit, I can choose to... So I'm going to isolate and protect a person. Yeah, I'm going to isolate and protect a person or thing from the world's psychic maelstrom.
Okay.
Specifically, Booty.
Okay.
And on 10 plus, I get to choose 2. So it will be stable and contained with no bleeding, even though that's the most boring possible result for me to choose. Actually, no, you know what? It reaches deep into the world's psychic maelstrom and broadly. So the effect is both profound and wide-ranging.
Okay, and the effect is protecting Booty from the maelstrom?
Not protecting, but isolating. Isolate and
Booty from the
protect.
maelstrom.
Yeah, it says isolate and protect. So
Right.
that's what we're doing.
So, Booty, you hear this music loosely classified there as. And the world for you, it flickers again and you're back in the city as you knew it. You're pulled out of that pristine blank space and you see the city rotten and decaying once again.
Whoa. Do I see Oler anywhere?
Yeah, Oler's right where they were.
Oh, wow.
Now in a pool of blood, as you do.
And they're like still playing music, yeah, and this like puddle of blood is just spreading out under them.
So I guess I grab Oler's hand and I'm like, Oler, you did it. We're out, or we're in. I don't really understand what's happening at all.
But like it's just her that's
It's
out,
just
right?
her.
Like I still
Yeah.
see things.
Oh my God.
And I like turn to you and I can like barely hear you over the like horrifying, like grinding, screeching feedback noises.
And the whole cult is making like whistling noises in concert.
And
Can I help Oler? Can I do something? Can I act under fire?
well, yeah, Oler's just like, only you. I just fixed you.
But I want to help you too. You've already helped me so much. Can we do this together? Can I like start pulling Aller away from the machine?
I mean, you could try.
Try.
We could fight.
It sounds like
Fight?
seize by force is happening.
Okay.
If you would like to forcibly remove Aller from their machine.
You mean adult? I'm gonna interfere.
I want to help. I succeeded partially.
But if Oler successfully interferes, they do
No,
not.
I got a 6. Bummer.
So
Listen to your elders.
seize by force.
Fascists.
Booty, I need you to choose one. You inflict terrible harm. You suffer little harm. You take definite and undeniable control of it. You impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy.
I take control. Control, baby.
Control being of Oler in this
Yeah.
instance.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and Oler is like kicking and screaming, and the instrument like crescendos with this like deafeningly loud and bizarre sound.
And you just like see my like crow's legs just like digging into the ground as I like try to pull you away.
Yeah, and I mean I'm real little. I'm just a like underfed little kid. So yeah.
Yeah, so there's
The
an
music just cuts out suddenly.
and your ears are ringing with the remnant of it. Is there an exchange of harm? I think there is. Or is there not?
A dedicated individual with their fists can inflict 1 harm, but also the effect of the augury immediately ends when I get pulled away from the instrument.
Oh, yeah.
Because it needs me to maintain it. So when Booty pulls me away,
Booty,
she's
give me a
no
sharp roll.
longer.
Okay, you can either take 2 psi harm, or you can divulge an important memory and lose it.
Do I even have any important memories?
I mean, you do. Booty has things that are important to her that she remembers.
That's true.
Whether or not we as an audience have seen or heard them before is immaterial.
I think the thing I will divulge and give up is my love of medicine, my love of wanting to help people. That is what I will.
So let's be specific here. Your love of wanting to help people?
Yes. Like
Okay.
the desire I had to help in the way that like the medic.
All the stuff that had made her altruistic and
Yeah.
Okay. So you pull Oler away from their machine, and you get a brief glimpse of that like colorless world. And you kind of you shake it off. Your ears are ringing. You can't get that noise out of your mind for a moment. But once you like have control of Oler and you're far enough away from the machine, you still see the city as it is. But you don't remember why you were trying to stop Oler from doing whatever the fuck they were doing.
Cool. So I just like instantly let go of Aller and just like fall backwards.
So yeah.
Yeah, and Oler's like covered in blood because they've been sitting in this pool of like spreading blood, and they're still trapped in the weird blank white world. And they're just like incoherently screaming at you about how like you don't understand and how you're terrible and they hate you, and you know, classic teenager temper tantrum.
You're not even my real dad, Booty.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I am absolved of all guilt in this moment because I no longer feel like I want to
You
help.
gave all of your
anyway.
fucks unto the maelstrom,
I did.
and
I
now you
gave
can
them
give
all.
no more.
I have no more fucks to give. I am all out of fucks. So I just like get up and I'm just like, God, shut up.
And I was just like screaming like, no, like you just go away. I'm
All
not
right.
helping you anymore. And I don't want
Alright.
your help. And they like
Okay.
grab some of this like bloody dirt off the ground and like throw it at you.
You are rude. That is rude behavior. So rude. And I like use my foot to pick up a giant clump of dirt and I just like lob it at you. And just, and just like stomp off in my crow's legs in some random direction.
Booty, act under fire for me. The fire being middleman.
Oh God. Partial success.
Okay, I believe that means you hesitate.
Shit.
All right, one moment, please. Flinch,
Hard
hesitate,
bargain.
stall, or hard bargain. Ugly choice. You go to leave, and you feel these like wooden arms go around your midsection as middleman grabs onto you. You can stay or allow middleman to control where you go. Or you can take one harm as you like fight yourself out of her clutches.
I'm kind of curious to know where middleman's trying to take me or stop me or whatever. So I will let that happen.
Okay, so middleman like hooks one arm around your waist and hooks the other behind your like inverted crow's knees and pulls your legs up so that you can't kick.
Whoa. Okay.
And like marches forward with you down a street, and over you just see middleman pick up Booty and start walking away.
Okay.
And Oler just like flops back down into this big puddle of blood and it's just like, wish Granny were here.
Aw.
And we cut over to Granny, who is emphatically not there.
Yeah, definitely not there.
What are the two of you like? What's the demeanor? Are you like party time? Like, are you Furiosa or are you the War Boys car? Like, which one? What are we at here?
I mean, I feel like I'm Furiosa, but I also feel like Rilla's probably the War Boys.
Yeah. Probably like a mix of these two things.
Yeah, so I think that Granny Gucci is just driving along and being like, you know, it's odd. We've never really gone past the city before. We go to the city, but never really past it. But I know swear had to come from somewhere. And well, he's dead. So we need to go to where he came from. We need to get out of here. And we need to not be here when whatever the fuck that Ola did happens. Because it's bad. It's very bad.
But do you think that Oler destroyed the city? Do you think the city's going down? I really want a piece of this. Listen, if we burn the city down, then we'll never be able to come back to it.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying.
You could burn the whole city down. It's very large. Last time we tried, it didn't go very well.
Well, I did not have time last time to gather the proper tools that I would need, nor the proper assistance. If we could find Oler, I know they'd help me. And between the two of us, I have a feeling that we could find a way to make it work. And it will be beautiful.
But we're already going this way. I don't think that turning around is a good option right now.
I guess turning around and going straight back to where we were is a bad idea. But where else could we find Oler? Wouldn't Oler be...
Oler didn't want to come. Such an ungrateful child. After everything
Granny
I've
is pissed.
done for them.
Well, You know, Granny, I owe you 1 or 2 or 7. I've lost count. So if you think that maybe we could come back to the city sometime soon to burn it all down, then if you feel like we need to leave right now, I'm okay with that, and I will go with you. Thanks for saving me.
Well, I'm glad at least someone is thankful for me.
I can hear that she's getting like really agitated, so I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna chill out on burning the city down for 1 second.
Just a split second, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that she's happy with me for that. And then, yeah, I guess, well, if we're not going back to the city, where are we going?
That's an excellent question. And there are 2 different answers. Rill, you see nothing. Literally nothing. There's just a slight gray line in the distance where the horizon is, and you're constantly approaching it, but of course we'll never reach it.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm like assuming that this is also what Granny Gucci sees, and she's just like, no, we have to just keep going. And I'm like, I guess she fucking knows like what all this shit is. I'm hoping that, I guess now that you're answering the question, I'll find out that that we're not seeing the same thing.
But yeah, Granny Gucci, you see, as you drive further and further past the city, there's like more rubble, like the desolate, like blasted out space that you're used to seeing. You see like almost like the lip of a crater approaching in the distance, and like increased presence of rubble. So you're like having to drive around obstacles. Real, for all you can tell, you're zigzagging pointlessly through the landscape.
I didn't expect there to be so much destruction.
What? You mean everything?
I know, it's just terrible. There's not even a building standing over here.
There's not even anything anywhere. It's weird, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but it is a little strange.
A little strange? Where did everything go?
Well, it did. Yeah, there was an apocalypse, you know.
Well, I mean, I know that, but before there were actually still things around. There's nothing to burn here. It's just.
Well, I mean, stone is not very flammable. You're right.
There's no stone.
Sure.
There's stone.
Well, I mean, it's concrete.
White concrete? Who painted it all?
Painted.
Why do you think it's all white?
White?
Like...
What are you talking about, Rill? You're not making any sense here.
What
Hold on, I still have one is this still the same interaction? Can I use my final hold here to be like, yes. Are you telling the truth? Are you telling the truth?
I mean, as far as I can tell, yes.
Yeah, like, I think, like, when Granny Gucci realizes that, like, she stops the car. And she's like, what in goodness are you talking about? There's just rubble everywhere. It's nothing white to be seen. I don't understand what you mean, but I can tell that you mean what you mean.
There's nothing around. It's all white till forever. There's nothing. Where are we even? This is like, not where we can usually go. Like,
Granny Gucci like gets out of the car and like goes and like picks up a piece of rubble and like brings it back. It's like it's this chunk of something. I think it used to be a sign. It says EXX on it.
Naja, can I even like see her holding anything, or what do I see?
You do. What you see is like Grandma Gucci gets out of the car, walks away, bends down, and when she turns around, she seems to have manifested this piece of whatever the fuck, because it wasn't there before her.
So if she picks it up, I can see it.
Yes. Like you can see the clothes on her back in the car, but now that she has made this thing
We
real.
just have to get Granny to pick up everything, and it'll fix it.
I'll just go touch everything. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fine.
You got that, Midas?
Oh. Where was this?
It was over there on the ground. I mean, there's other pieces.
Show me the other pieces. I don't see anything else. There's nothing. I see
just
nothing.
point at spots on the ground that are like right nearby.
That's all blank. Those birds were eating everything.
Birds.
Yeah, do you think the birds have anything to do with this, or that creepy noise we keep hearing?
That noise is a bad noise. It's a very bad noise. When did this start? You see nothing.
When I came out of the tube with the queen into the place where you found us, there's nothing there.
Back
She
at
wanted
the
to
city.
stay there forever. Freaked me out. You're
Oh,
aware?
no. All right. Hold on. Let me get back in the car. There's something wrong at the city. Let's burn it down. You're right.
I don't know why. Everything's white, but I'm happy we're gonna go back and burn it down.
Okay. Let's go back to the city.
I just get in the car and I'm like, I still don't know what the fuck is going on, but if burning it down helps fix it, then I'm happy to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we see Grandma Gucci and you in the car, and Grandma pops a U-turn, and we zoom in on her face as she's making it. That I fucking had it with your fucking shit face.
And I'm going to give Ola a piece of my mind.
I bet that Oler would love a piece of your mind.
Yes. Grandma Gucci is coming for everybody's edges when we get back from this break.
That piece.
And we are going to have a city showdown in just a bit. But yeah, get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, get your snacks, and we'll be back in a bit.